I want to talk today about what it feels like to be a highly sensitive person. So, I was told several years ago by a health practitioner that I was highly sensitive. And honestly, at the time, I was like, kind of internally rolling my eyes, like, oh, yeah, sure, everybody's sensitive. But it took me a few years actually to realize that she was correct and to really learn more about what that means. And if you are new to this concept and are, searching for why you feel the way you feel, you can check out Elaine. Aron has a lot of information and a couple of books at least about it. And I'll put kind of the questionnaire in the description down below because it really helped me to discover that that's what was going on. I honestly thought that everybody experienced sensation and feeling to the same intensity that I did, but that everybody else could handle it better. So, knowing that that's not the case really helps me to accept myself the way I am. Um, and I understand more the importance of explaining it to loved ones because that's one of the biggest challenges I have found, especially before I realized what was going on with my nervous system that was causing that kind of high. It's like the volume is turned up on sensation, feeling, emotion. It caused a lot of problems because it seems like people can't help but take it personally when you're overwhelmed and you can't be touched, you can't listen to one more word. You just need to be, for me, I have to come to a room by myself, put my heavy weighted eye mask on, and a lot of times earplugs to just have a total sensory break. But before I understood that, I didn't do that. And I would just end up getting irritable. And I kind of just thought that's the way I was. I didn't like it, but I didn't understand what was going on. So, if you have read about this or start looking into it, there is a school of thought that says this is just the way that we're born, that we're wired this way, and about 20% of the population is highly sensitive. And, some even speculate that it has a kind of an evolutionary advantage. We're the ones that hear the sounds or sense something amiss first. So it can have advantages, you know, there's a gift to it for sure, feeling things deeply, sensing things. However, in our society, it can be very challenging as well. And I'll share some more about tips and kind of strategies and routines that have really helped me with this. So going back to researching it, so that's kind of Elaine Aron's viewpoint, and she's done some research on this, that it's just the way we're wired. However, there's kind of some debate on how much trauma plays a part in it, and I don't really have the answer to that. I do know that my sensitivities are worse when I'm stressed and have gotten worse after some periods of pretty intense chronic stress trauma in my adulthood. And looking back, I can even see that happening in my childhood. So definitely it gets worse. Is everybody that's highly sensitive born that way? I don't know. But regardless, things like helping regulate your nervous system, which I'll talk more about, can really help no matter what the initial cause of it, and just really understanding your thresholds and understanding what you start to feel like when you're getting overstimulated. For example, with my fiance, he's very kind of fidgety. He moves. So when he's holding my hand or something, he's always kind of rubbing, which is a lot of times it's fine, but I will get to a point where I just have to. So you can see how that would hurt somebody's feelings, right? Like, I can't hold your hand anymore. But it's better, I have found, to just say, oh, my skin's getting tired of being touched right there. And, maybe give them a kiss and take a break from that touch stimulation before I get irritable and, overwhelmed. So again, I'll have those questions down in the comments if you haven't looked into that already. It's a really good thing to know about yourself. And I'm going to be talking more about this because it's a big part of my challenges in life. And I really want to share what I've learned that works for me and kind of managing the challenges and kind of how to appreciate the gifts of it.